You? Is anybody?
There's Molly, folks. That means your friends the Goldbergs are here. Yes, it's the Does program. Does, you know, is the new kind of soap for everything in your wash. Now let's visit the Dozen family. Well, what do you know? There's young Dickie Dozen just finishing the supper dishes all by himself, too. Uh-oh, here comes his sister Daisy.
Why, Dickie Dozen, you feeling all right?
Sure, silly.
Yes, but you offering to do all the dishes for Ma.
Well, I guess a fella can wash dishes, can't he? Besides, doing dishes with Does is a snap. Well, like Ma says, does everything in the wash, and it's got everything for dishes, too.
Listen, Smarty, I know all that. I know Does make suds that stand up till the last dish is done.
And it cuts grease like 60.
Yet it's kinder to hands. But I want to know what you're up to, being so angelic.
I'm up to washing dishes, that's what. Gee, Does makes wonderful suds. Look, they're still standing up even when I get to these greasy pots and pans.
Yeah, you don't have to keep adding soap either. But listen, Dickie, you know you usually race out to play baseball with Stinky.
Oh, I'll be with Stinky in a flash. Why, Does will zip through this grease on Ma's frying pan in less than half a minute. And my pitching arm won't be tired from any hard scouring either.
You and your pitching arm. I like the way Does leaves my hands, so smooth and nice. It's kinder to him. But, Dickie, you better tell me what's up or I'll...
All right. I just thought if I gave the dishes their daily dozen, Ma'd feel better.
Feel better when?
Well, when she sees my report card tonight.
Uh-oh. Well, Dickie, I don't know about your report card, but Does is head of the class for dishes. Why, compared to other leading granulated wash day soaps, Does is the only one of them that gives you all this. Makes suds that stand up till the last dish is done, cuts grease like 60, yet it's kinder to your hands. So try Does, D-U-Z. It has everything for dishes. And now the Goldbergs. Well, it wasn't any surprise to us when Rosie refused to hand over her college money to her father and mother. But for Molly and Jake, it was a blow to all their notions about their daughter. You see, the money was supposed to go for Sammy's wife, for Rosie's own sister-in-law. Or, as Molly insists on calling Grace, Rosie's own true sister. Yes, Grace has come up with a cock and bull story about needing money, and we know that she's invented it. Now, Rosie only dislikes her and suspects her, while Molly and Jake have taken Grace into their heart and believe everything and anything she says. The result is a break that's brewing between mother and daughter. Listen.
Rosalie.
Rosalie.
Rosie, Papa's talking to you.
Papa is talking to you, Rosalie.
I won't sign it.
Jake, please hold yourself in. Why?
I told you why, because the money is mine.
Did you earn it? Did you wait for it? Or is it hard-earned money from sweat and tears all your mother's life and all my life?
I'm your child. You're not the only parents that do that for their children.
Grace is also our child, and we want to share it between you and her.
She's not your child. I'm your child.
Molly, hold me back.
Jake.
I won't be responsible.
Please.
Jake.
But Sammy is our child. Will you say no? And Grace is Sammy's wife. Rosie, have you any reason? Any reason why?
I haven't any reason. Only the policy is mine. You told me it was mine, and I'm not giving it up.
You see, David, you see, King Lear I am. I'm King Lear.
Look what you're doing to your father,
Look,
Rosalie.
Rosalie, what you're doing to your father.
All my life, David. All my life, I tried to bring up my children unselfish. First and foremost for a happy life is to be unselfish, David.
Sure, the happy life is to be unselfish,
Your
Rosalie.
fault, Molly.
My
All
fault.
your fault. You indulged her.
Jake,
You...
please, please. Please, Jake.
It's too much, Molly. When a child of my own flesh and
Jake,
blood.
please, take something to quiet you.
Only one thing will quiet me. The same thing that quieted King Lear.
Rosie.
Ma, please.
Rosalie, look at me.
Let Mama look at you.
Let
Rosalie.
me look at you. Let me look at you. Look in the looking glass, Rosalie. See if you recognize yourself. See if you recognize yourself. Suddenly you're like a stranger in my eyes. So strange that I don't recognize you.
You're so strange that Mama don't recognize
All
you.
right, all right, all
Yes,
right.
all right. Yes, all right.
Maybe Rosalie has a reason, Molly.
If she has a reason, then let her speak now or forevermore hold herself in.
Now, speak now, Rosie. You don't like Grace. Tell Mama.
What is there not to like? What has liking and not liking got to do with such a tragic situation?
And that's what I said. The situation is tragic.
Is it for a stranger I'm asking Rosalie to make sacrifices?
She's a stranger to me.
Oh, she's a stranger to you. Your brother's wife is a stranger?
Yes.
Oh, very well. Very well. Very well, then I'm asking you to do it for me.
I won't, Ma. I won't, not for you or anybody.
You'll let Grace's sister go to prison?
If she's a thief, then that's where she belongs.
David, let me walk out of the room.
Molly.
Let me walk out of the room, David. I'm
Molly.
also tingly and I'm also miserable.
Rosalie, so sign it. Half will be for you, and then half will be for Grace.
She won't get a penny of it, Uncle David, not one penny. If I have to leave home and Mama and Papa think I'm the worst child, no matter what they think.
Just because?
Just because I don't trust you.
So tell Mama.
I can't, Uncle David. Grace is Sammy's wife, and Mama won't let me say a thing against it. I haven't any proof. It's just the way I feel. Where is she now, Uncle David?
What do you mean?
Call Masha's farm. Ask Masha if Grace is there.
Why, Rosie?
She suddenly took a fancy to Masha and Masha's pigs and chickens.
What do you mean?
Uncle David, I'm sure that Grace knows George. Huh? Oh, my poor brother. My poor brother.
All right,
Not one word to Mama, please, Uncle
Why
David.
should
She couldn't
think
stand
that
it.
All right. Cry. Cry, Rosalie. Cry. You have plenty to cry for. I'm crying too. For you. Get me some ice, David.
I'll get it.
Never mind. Papa wouldn't want you to get it.
And Jake is sick?
What father wouldn't be sick?
No, Rosalie.
No, David. No, David, please. To be forced to do a good deed, David. That wasn't my teachings to my children. I thought I'd give my children something to live by. I thought my life and Jake's life was an example. We tried, David. We were good, not because we were better than anybody else. We were good because we felt it our duty to our children so they would learn and carry on the golden rule. It was something that we felt was for the world, a golden chain of hope, that someday people would be made brothers and sisters. Sisters and brothers, David. That was my life. That was my life. I'll take it, David, please. Give me the ice bag. Please. Thank you. Excuse me.
Uncle David, I love my mother so much.
Should I tell her why?
No, please, please. Call Masha's farm, Uncle David, and see if Grace is over there.
Mama'll come down.
Call Uncle David.
All right. Hello? Hello, Masha Michuchik's farm, please.
I will, dear. I will. Oh, yes, darling. Don't come down the steps, dear. You're too weak. Were you calling there?
Masha, I'm calling.
For what?
The line is busy.
Give me a glass of water, David,
Let me
please.
get it, Ma, please. Let me get it for you, Ma.
My Sammy would be different, David. My Sammy, if he was here, would be very different. If it was vice versa. And Rosalie got married. And Rosalie's husband needed help, no matter what, or when, or which. And it was in Sammy's power to give that help. Sammy would be different, David. 2 children, 2 fingers off of one hand. So different. So different, so different. Oh, Jake wouldn't be lying with a headache if Sammy was home. And I wouldn't be sitting with a heartache.
Here, Mommy, darling. Here.
Why are you crying? False tears don't stir me.
Here, Ma, drink it.
Your gentleness don't move me. Be kind and gentle and generous to those you don't love. That's the proof of the pudding. Therein is the pudding. Therein is the eating. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's been in practice too long already without results. It's time already that we tried something else. Telephone. Telephone.
Take it, Uncle David.
Yeah? Yeah? Hello? Yes, Masha. The line was busy. Nothing. I'm just calling. How's your chickens? How's your cows? They're all well?
Ask if Grace is there.
Grace is there by you?
She is?
Uh-huh.
Let me talk to my dear daughter-in-law.
Put her on the phone.
Let me.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Well, never mind. Why didn't you let me?
It was too far to call her.
Why, where is she?
In the barn with George.
Oh, the little pigs. She loves to watch the little pigs.
Molly is too righteous and too quick to believe the worst of Rosie and too eager to believe the best of Grace. And this isn't usual with Molly. Perhaps only a way for her to hide an uneasiness, a suspicion, something that she herself doesn't want to face about Sammy's wife. Friends, right now we're in the midst of a battle on the home front. The battle to hold down prices. Both prices and wages are being driven higher and higher, and you've got to help stop them. Yes, you housewives now have a great responsibility. The responsibility of fighting inflation on the home front. And here's how to do it. Never pay more than the ceiling price no matter where you shop. You help black markets when you do. And save all the money you can by buying war bonds. You can spend it later after the war. And then buy only what you need and make what you have last longer. Just remember this line when you're shopping. Eat it all, wear it out. Make it do or do without. That's how you can keep prices and wages down and stop inflation in its tracks. Of course, your sacrifice may be greater than your neighbor's, but some soldiers sacrifice more than others, too. Remember, this is everybody's war, so hold the line at home. Be sure to listen to the next episode of The Goldbergs, written for you by Gertrude Berg. Jake gives Rosie a black and white ultimatum. This is Clayton Collier speaking for Procter & Gamble and saying, do as the Dozums do. Let Does, the new kind of soap, do everything in your wash.